Why did he get it in with that? Well, we're at a final table, guys. Hey, this time we actually have the final table lights. Baby, we did it. Okay, these lights are distracting. It's like a real tournament. I'm like, holy shit, I'm so distracted by these lights. Oh my god. So we come into the final table, 5th of 10. Yeah, so Jelcon, that pot is kind of different because of triple barrel frequencies. So the fact that I think that the general population doesn't triple barrel bluff that often is why I folded there. And so a triple barrel from his point of view does narrow his range, or from my point of view, narrows his range a lot. So there's a 3-bet here from Ott Kazel. Does this symbol mean that he wants to discuss a deal? Interesting, never seen that before. Never, never. He gets a fold. Alright, GG is 6. So I'm gonna send a tweet out. I am at courtiebee on Twitter, !, social in the chat if you'd like a link, and any likes, retweets, I appreciate all of that stuff. So thanks to everyone that already does that for me on a daily basis. There's a couple of you that I'm really grateful to. More than a couple, like a bunch. You guys are awesome. We're currently 5 of 10. Sorry, 5 of 9. Apparently I think final tables have 10 people on them. Twitch.tv/courtiebee. All right. Final table, B-Berry says. And thanks for putting it in sub-only mode. I do apologize for sub-only mode, guys. We don't usually have that in the stream. It's because we're at a final table and we want to avoid spoilers. So thanks for your understanding, for being here, for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I like ACR, DDB, and MLC who you're playing with, but there's more fun players on Bovada. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I think most people... Do most people not prefer the anonymity? The anonymity of... I can't say that word, by the way. Anonymity of Bovada. Final table hype, Nihao says. Stevie K, please be with us in this time of need. Oh my god. Oh my god. As I hide my face in shame that you guys know that secret about me. I have such a bad C. Ours the Glory is a good player. Well, he's been playing well so far. From what I can see. I splash rolls. Flatting here in the big blind is 2.5x raise. Ours of the Glory is gonna see bet. A5 offsuit. We will fold. Okay, this table over a little bit. There we go. So Katzel raising it up under the gun. 8-5, no. Average stack right now, 129,000. So I have a little bit below average stack. The average stack being like 50 big blinds is pretty crazy. I don't think I've ever been at a final table where we were this deep stacked. And I don't like my seat, like I said. With Hours of the Glory to my left, kind of sucks. I thought it was going to be good if the short stack, if a short stack of the other table busted and the table ended up breaking and coming to our table, but that was before Hours of the Glory got all the chips. So. courtiebee, I just made a tweet as well. I really appreciate that. Thanks, Lana. You're a darling. Final table height, come on, and less vamos. Oh, Lana, I really appreciate that so much. I'm totally going to retweet you next time and not make my own tweet. Because Lana put a pretty screenshot of me and everything. So that was a check min raise from Lydia. Let's watch that hand again. Okay. So she raised it up. And got called. She check min raised instead of c-betting. Oh fuck, we really wanted Lydia to lose. Oh god, guys. Not like this. Okay, so there's one short stack doubled up. Probably down to 6th place now. No, we're still in 5th somehow. No, we're not. 6th. We are guaranteed. It's a small tournament. There were not very many people. There were 233 entrants, so it's a small tournament. First place is $1,048, and we're guaranteed $97 for 9th. I don't apologize, everyone goes to sub only at the final table. Yeah, but it's not my favorite thing because I think Twitch is really cool when people are able to talk and hang out and stuff. So, it's not my favorite thing to do, but spoilers are worse, so that's why we do it. Also stalking Lana in a non-creepy way now. Oh, baby. It's not his fault, Lana. It's the way I word it. It's the way I word it in the social commands. That's why. I know that's why. Okay, so we got it all in here from I Splash Rolls. The worst non-creepy way makes me creeped out a little bit too. Should I change my bot command then? Are you guys creeped out by my bot? I assume you are. Alright, Hours of the Glory, raising it up. Tanaru has him out chipped. I don't think he 3-bets very often though. Nope, his 3-bet is 3. So he doesn't really ever 3-bet. He's probably 3-bet once. Yep. There's the glory. You can see bet here. We'll just fold, fold, fold. Waiting for a hand, hoping that the next short stack doesn't double up. Niehaus, I wish I could contribute to the conversation about the game tonight, but I can't. I've been since tonight is the night. For what? Oh, okay. He's talking about the football game too. Football, soccer, whichever part of the world you are in. Oh wait, who are you marrying, I'm thinking? So I haven't had a chance to see whole Caulfield play yet. He instantly folded to that 3-bet though. And Whaler doesn't 3-bet very often. He is probably really strong there. He has 3-bet of 2, so he's literally 3-bet once out of 142 hands that I played with him, which is that hand, he 3-bet. And so I assume he had a good hand, but maybe he just is using his image. However, his image wouldn't really help, I guess, against Hull Caulfield because Hull Caulfield just got to this table. He was on the other table. He was the one that busted the final table bubble. So yeah. Am I collaborator of the month? You are amazing, Lana, is what you are. What's a collaborator of the month, though? I don't know what that is. But sure. If you say you are, we could just make it so. Alright, 6-2. We've been so card dead. So card dead. Card bed. Whoa, Whaler is sitting out. Where did he go? He's like, well, I want a pot. I'm gonna sit out now and just ladder. Alright, so Bultenko limped here. And won the pot. Nice. So I got 7-4. It's okay, guys. We're gonna get hands eventually. We're just gonna keep folding with the 7-4s of the world. Fold. Insanely tight fold, guys. What can I say? 7-4 offsuit. Queen 6 offsuit. So someone told me that there is a bee avatar? I gotta find this. Sorry. Personal image. I have to go to a meeting in a conference room and not a yacht when this courtiebee. Well, at least you're going somewhere pretty standard. What if you had to go to a meeting in a dumpster? That would suck. Then you'd be happy about the conference room. But yeah, talk to you later, Chow. Take care. Take good care. Chow goes to a lot of meetings, by the way. So there's a Where would the bee avatar be? Huh. But yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't see any bees. But I might be blind. So I didn't see really the start of this pot, but Ours the Glory, it looks like he raised pre-flop. He is c-betting the flop and Lydia's min-raising. Lydia's a very interesting player. Very interesting. Every time I turn my back, we're crushing final tables. 888, go Courtney. Thanks, Eric. I appreciate it. Thanks for the kitty tweet. I love it. I have to go soon. A little drive to go on. Oh no. We will miss you, Sparks. That sucks. I love not having meetings at my job. Yeah. We didn't have meetings that often at my, when I was working on an office job. I think it was maybe once a week we had a meeting where we all talked in the morning about things. I used to dread those meetings so much. They were the worst. But I feel like Chow has multiple meetings every day. Meeting in a dumpster, not the best catering. Yeah, I know, right? Probably doesn't smell too good either. It's just not where you want to be. So the conference room. Oh man, it sounds like heaven, doesn't it? 6-5 offsuit, we're folding. Change that elephant. No, I was an elephant on full tilt. It's good luck, I swear. The nice thing about a meeting in a dumpster is that things eventually pick up. Oh ho ho. Very funny. Let's get them to make one. She keeps crushing these on Twitch. She'll deserve it. Hey, good idea, Niehaus. Everyone email 888 and say that they need to make a courtiebee avatar. She mostly looks out the window at the crows in the backyard trying to figure out how to eat them and what they'll taste like. Oh man, forever in a dream that cat is. Wishing she would just know. Does she ever go outside? Or do your cats go outside, or are they house cats? My sister, she has a cat. She did have a cat, and she didn't let her cat go outside. But my mom has a cat, and she lets that cat go wherever it wants. So. Nine six sorted. No, thank you. Guys, we haven't had a good hand since we got to this final table. Lydia, 9,000. Holy crap, Lydia, she is something else. Wow, she's been 3-bet. Whoa. This could be an interesting pot, guys. Worm cookies gives Bach a failfish. Oh no, it wasn't an interesting pot. I really thought that maybe Lydia's sizing meant that she had something. Excuse me. I've got weird hiccups right now. But I was wrong. Totally wrong. That cat looks like he wants to kill something. They all have that look. I guess so, right? That's kind of one of my favorite things about cats, though. They're freaking scary. And super cute at the same time. Like, how do you pull that off? Be absolutely frightening, but very, very insanely cute and lovable all at the same time. Alright, we'll just keep folding, guys. We will just keep folding. I mean, at least when you get hands like, well, the ones that we've been getting, it's easy. Easy decisions. Paul Caulfield checked. Okay. It's a check party. Whoa, they both have an ace. Boring. Alright, guys, we've got ace king. I have one, yeah, once a year at most. Yeah. We had to talk about policies and goals and be lectured and shit. Oh, wow. Well, I guess... I got a hook to hold here. And ladder. Perfect. I think, once the turn came, we were winning, right? We're winning, right? Okay, so we are up to 152,000 chips. We're not even peaking in this tournament. We had quite a few more chips on the final table bubble, and we just got crushed on the bubble. But we are back up to 154, which is really nice. And we have laddered up to 8th spot for $128. So that's cool, too. The last short stack at the table is I splash rolls, and then everyone else has basically the same stack or more. Everyone else has over 100,000 chips, so I splash rolls is the last remaining super short stack here. Press the deal for the RNG. Okay. I don't want them to think that I want a deal, though. I actually don't. You gotta get respect, guys. You gotta make them think you're hardcore and don't need the money. I don't want them to come after me because they think I want a deal. Hey, Daryl Moore, how's it going? Nice to see you. Daryl Moore, hype. Daryl, did you stream today? I think you might have. I seem to remember seeing you. If you take the elephant avatar and don't press the deal button, it's like negative 50% ROI. No, it's not. You're making that up now. House cats. We have bears out here in Port Moody that get eaten. Oh, wow. Really? Damn. Fair enough, then. Fair enough. And wolves, coyotes, whatever comes from living near nature. Are those animals... I mean, how quick is a wolf or a coyote? I assume they're really fast. But cats are insanely quick. I can't imagine my mom's cat ever being caught by one of those. But of course, I've never met a coyote or a wolf, so I don't actually know. Paul Caulfield raising it up. I mean, Art Castle, I feel like, will flat here a fair amount of the time. He's been pretty quiet at the final table, but he plays a decent number of pots. And when you, I mean, when you're out chipped and there's a short stack at the table, you don't really want to be playing too many pots. But he has I mean, Ott Katzel, he's like second in chips, I think? Yeah, he's second, so. Of course, he gets into a pot here against Hall Caulfield with the chip leader at the table, so that's a thing. That's a thing. I think I'm just gonna fold Ace Jack here. Under the gun. I'm just not exactly in a dominating position here. Don't really want to play pot out of position. If I thought that I could raise and steal the pot a lot of the time, and that I wouldn't get, you know, 3-bet by this guy who has a 3-bet of 25 right now, or flatted by one of these stacks. I don't think Whaler is really going to flat that much. But if I thought I could do that, then I would. But Hull Caulfield he's a chip leader. He's insanely aggro. And he's going to play really aggro as long as Ice Splash Rolls is around, I think, with his 3 bets. So I don't really like this spot, I don't think. I'm not an expert when it comes to final tables, but that's how I feel. It's my gut. Bam! Thanks, guys. I appreciate all the bams. A lot. Hey, ladder. Feels good, man. Okay, so... Oh, okay. I was thinking that I was going to flat there if it folded to me. Katzel is deciding to put pressure on Wheeler. Ice Flash Rolls here in the pot. Yep. 7-6. Okay. I did a little stream. Yeah, I prefer the early streams. Much more of a regular viewership at that time for me. Yeah, no, I understand, Daryl. I guess sometimes that happens when you stream at a time you don't usually stream. The people that usually watch you are sleeping or working or doing something else, so it's definitely tougher. 24-hour stream on Friday, I'm gonna die. Hey, is this a 24-hour stream that you promised a while back and then it never happened? Or is this a different 24-hour stream? That's awesome either way. That's a chop. Boring. But I guess when they both show a low suited ace, it's gonna be a chop a fair amount of the time. That's a pretty, I don't like that jam from my splash rolls very much. 24-hour stream on Friday. That's amazing. Guys, click Daryl Moore's name and follow him and watch his stream on Friday. That's sick. I can't wait to host you on Friday, Daryl. Alright. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. That's a pretty bad flop. And then add in the fact that Katzel, he actually doesn't c-bet that often, from what I can see. And I think it's okay to fold. I hear coyotes are pretty good at catching little animals like cats, especially the lazy, fat, overfed ones like ours that sit inside all day and watch courtiebee. Fair enough. Fair enough. Lazy and overfed. They're not lazy. They're just dedicated to the stream, Kid Fernandez. Come on now. That's the truth, okay? And we're sticking to it. See bet on the flop. Check now. I'll see. I've got Katzel bets. He will half pot. So it went c-bet flop, check call, turn, check call river. Whoa. Damn. Sick river, guys. Sick river. Jason Mercier down to the last 14 in the 10K PLO 8. Can't remember the last time he made a final table. Good luck to him. Yeah, I think he's due for a bracelet, yo. Right? So that's pretty sick. All right, guys, we have laddered again. So Ice Splash Rules is gone. And we no longer have like that crazy ICM dynamic at the table because there isn't an insanely short stack here anymore. So we are guaranteed 7th place for $179. Good luck, us. No, someone I promised originally. I knew it. I knew it. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to make sure that I come in and say hello, Daryl. That's great. And you are rarely streaming. You are rarely streaming when I get offline, so. I'm just gonna fold. So that day, since you're doing a 24-hour stream, I'll be able to host you because you will be getting offline. You will still be online when I get offline is what I'm trying to say. Eight, 7. Raise and 3-bet here. Sunaru doesn't 3-bet very much, so that's a pretty scary one. Whoops. That's the second 3-bet in 116 hands. Curious to wondering what any of my stats stand for, by the way. They are listed in my forum thread. If you're new to the stream, you don't know which stats that I choose to use in my head. Exclamation point forum in the chat. Page 8 is where all my stats are listed. So yeah, and that's also where you go to post questions, comments, or suggestions for me about the stream, by the way. So if you want to know something, if you want to make a recommendation, if you want to leave any constructive criticism, that's where you go to do it. Exclamation point forum. Thanks so much to Stefan for being my latest follower. I really appreciate that. And if you're watching the stream for the first time, please click follow. Would love to see you again here in the future. Soon they'll be more dedicated than me. I have to go back to work next week. If I leave the stream on, will you entertain them during the day? Yes. Aw. Have you been on vacation, Kid Fernandez? Is that what's been going on, or I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if you worked from home sometimes. Kid Fernandez says, do they each need to sub? No. Definitely not. The tweets that you send out with them watching me is more than enough payment. The smiles that bring to my face. It's the best. So I think that we're gonna take it off sub-only mode here, just because I think that there's not a lot of danger for spoilers right now. So I'm gonna take it off. Yeah. I think it's more of a danger when, you know, there's not like the superstar streamers online. We've got a nice freedom. Hey, Red Sister. I think most of the people here are people that like the stream a lot and are regulars and aren't going to spoil. So I think we're good. Are there a lot of players on 888? It's one of the bigger Euro sites, you know, one of the sites that like in history weren't what I mean by Euro sites is a site that wasn't available to Americans before, but was available to Europeans. And it's always been smaller than PokerStars, but I think it's always been one of the bigger Euro sites. All right. But I really am not sure what where it sits in the traffic rankings. Alright, let's check. Courtiebee, why are you elephant? I was an elephant on Full Tilt back when I had an avatar on Full Tilt, and I figured I may as well continue the trend. That's what I figured. Shall we bet here? That's not a very good river, unfortunately. I think there's a chance that he bets. Sorry, he bets. Yeah, he bets on the turn with a flush draw. But there are flush draws in his range when you check calls too. Some of them have like bad pairs that don't want to bet. So I think that bluffing on that river is not the greatest. And I thought there, by delay c-betting instead of betting on the flop, there was a chance that he might fold like an ace that he would definitely call with on the flop. But ace queen, I mean, such a good hand. I'm surprised he didn't 3-bet pre-flop. To confuse, the name is B, the pick is elephant. That is very smart, you're right. Hey, Damn Heel Poker, how's it going? Nice to see you. Oh my god, Matt, thank you so much for the host. That's so nice of you. Poker Stables PA hosting my stream. 220 viewers, that's really amazing. Thanks so much, Matt, for the host. And I'm pretty sure you guys know who Poker Stables PA is, right? Really awesome streamer. Grinded his bankroll pretty much from nothing. So click his name and follow him. Give him some love sometime. And thanks so much, Matt. And he joined the swarm. Oh my gosh, Matt. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Welcome back. Welcome back to the swarm. I'm going to put your B back on the wall. I saved it. There we go. Matt, let me run and, well, let's play this hand first, and then we'll do that later. So, but thanks so much, Matt. I really appreciate that. So let's just make it 8-3-8-8-2-8. Thank you, Matt. You're awesome. All right, well, we finally won a pot at the final table. That's been the first pot we've won here. It's been tough sledding. I'm no expert, but ace 10 and ace jack seem like raising hands to me. Yeah, they are definitely in certain situations. I just don't think that I'm in such a good spot raising those hands in early position with all these bigger stacks behind me. And especially because a lot of them are 3-betting pre-flop quite a bit. And I just don't like the prospects of raising those and actually winning the pot pre-flop. If I thought that they were going to fold pretty often behind me and then that the blinds were the ones that were going to call me, I would raise that. But I could be wrong, you know? I could be wrong about folding them. Not really sure. Not positive, rather. That's the way, I mean, I generally speaking prefer to, well, I'm going to raise this just 1 second. I prefer to play hands that play a little bit better in multi-way pots as well if I'm going to raise an early position. Then again, if I think that I'm not going to get called by multiple people at this final table, it would make raising with those hands better with the ace jack. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure like the most optimal way to play it, but that's the way I'm playing it. Gotta do what you know, right? Let's bet here. I think that's fine. All right, 3-2 offsuit. Let's go put Matt on the wall really quickly. All right. You're beside Running Up Warrior and Dr. Parker, Matt. In case you're curious. Kid Fernandez says, I took a break between projects. The last one was really long and draining. I can do some stuff from home, but not a time back at it next week. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that you took time off if your last project was really, really tough. Whoa, that was a snap call. Not quite snap, but it's a pretty quick call from Ours the Glory. This is not my favorite bet in the world, but I think it's better to bet here than check when I have this pair. And interesting run out here. Let's check. Hey CJ Swish, thanks for the congrats. Unfortunately, it's not part of the package. I didn't sell action to a $24 tournament. I wasn't even sure I didn't even know I was gonna play this today, so my apologies, it's not. What the fuck? This is weird. Why would he bet here? I guess it's not that strange. Let's fold. Oh, it was in the US. Sparks is letting me know where I was totally wrong about that. Thanks and good luck, courtiebee. Oh, Matt, thank you so much. You're the best. Oh, thank you, Freezation. I'm glad that you are, I'm glad that you're here watching the stream when you're not watching Matt. That really means a lot to me. Appreciate that. LFG, D Thorn says. Yes, LFG. All right, guys, we're at 29 big blinds. We don't exactly have a good stack here. I heard it's been tough. Sledding, sister, sledding. Second pot 1, you busted someone, lest we forget. Oh yeah, Duran, that's right. Right, I did forget. I did forget, just because it hasn't been, you know, the most brilliant final table I've ever played here. But yes, you're right. Damn. Alright, so me and Whaler kind of battling out in the dumpster here. Man, it's so sick that this guy, Tanaro, is just sitting out. He has 300,000 chips. He's like, meh, meh. I don't need to be in these pots. I'm just going to sit out, ladder a bunch of spots, then come back. Maybe he's taking a nap, maybe eating a nice dinner. I'm gonna fold queen 5. Bye, Sparks. Take care. Wow, this is actually the first... well, he had the ace king, right? But it's nice to have queens here. I was gonna say it's my first premium hand with Fine Temple, but Duran's reminding me that I did bust someone. So yeah. I guess we'll just make it the same raise that we've been doing the entire time so far at this blind level. The lower area of the swarm is super organized. Thanks for being such a great foundation for all of us that are less organized. Aw, aw. Alright, Hours of Glory is 3-betting, so I think it's just, must just be time to go all in. We got 27 big blinds, so good luck. Oh my god. We had to win a flip. We did not win the flip so far. 2 outs? Not looking so good, right guys? Oh, that really sucks. Unfortunately, we busted there to the ace king 7th. Ayah. So I won $179 there. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to click the thumbs up and also make sure you're subbed to the channel here on YouTube. If you'd like to watch me play poker live, I can be found on twitch.tv/courtiebee, and you can also find me on Twitter @courtiebee there. Thanks again. Have a great day or night, whatever it is for you, and I will talk to you soon.